So the goal is this is gonna go on the official Red Light Blue Spotify.
So what does that mean, and why is Corey so scared? Well, usually we make our songs in a professional studio with things like
recording console, 24 channels, analog.
How many dollars?
Let's say 100,000.
For that?
Yeah, you want to buy it?
So we wanted to see if we'd still be able to make good music using only an iPad and GarageBand, a free software meant for beginners that we've never used.
Okay, so we do have one other advantage other than Corey being the advantage.
I rig too. I also have never used this, but apparently we're gonna be able to record my guitar, and we can use the guitar sounds inside GarageBand. Yeah, we're gonna build a song that's gonna incorporate guitar. That's as far as we've got so far.
This costs $100, which is
a little bit less than the console. 100,000. Okay, step one, plug things in. We got a blue light. One step closer to making a hit song.
Does it work?
No.
So we watched a YouTube video to figure out what wasn't working.
So, never mind.
We're missing a cable, so we're using the iPad microphone.
We are still in a studio space, so it is pretty well treated for recording.
Yeah.
Should we go to the car? Get rid of all of our advantages?
No.
Okay, so we do have, one slight advantage, but otherwise, we're just like you.
We're just like you, sitting in a multi-hundreds of $1,000 studio with an iPad.
Our equipment now, 2 guys, a Taylor Mini, iPad.
I'm in the garage with my band.
And my garage is a studio.
It's a nice studio. Yeah, I essentially have no experience using GarageBand here, so this is gonna be clunky. We're gonna figure it out. So use the microphone to record your voice or any sound.
What's this?
Okay, these are effects: megaphone, telephone, microphone, bubbles, robot, squirrel.
All the standard effects.
Yeah. Oh, these are fun, but we're actually in the studio. So I'm gonna move this temporarily to just point at. Okay guys, on this camera over here, I've got the iPad turned sideways because microphone's over here. I gotta figure out how to tune this guitar, and that's our next step. How do I tune the guitar? Oh, there's a tuner on the guitar. You don't even need an iPad. Thing's basically useless. Hey guys, we figured out how to tune the guitar. So that's step one. This song's coming along great.
Corey?
Yeah. Sounds like I'm yelling.
You are. What are you playing?
It's like power chords. I'm just kind of riffing around it. So it's like C, D, C, E minor, D.
Sounds like Claro.
Yeah.
Hi, Claro.
Hey, Claro. Thanks for subscribing and watching the video all the way to the end. Pretty cool. Okay, I've just put a capo on 2. I was playing around with the riff. I was like, this sounds cool, but I think it would sound a little sweeter. It was a little higher up. This is the iPad microphone right here. I'm pointing it at the 12th fret. We're gonna record. Here we go. I started thinking. You guys can't think.
So then Corey did a few quick takes, and before we knew it...
Is that good?
That was okay. Okay, so we got one of the guitar parts. Now I'm gonna record the other guitar part. Because that part's so melodically busy, I think there'll be like minimal singing on that part. So then I'll record a simplified part of just kind of like the chords. First take, just like the first one. So that's not bad. I gotta fix that.
So what I'm picking up, what you absolutely need for GarageBand is headphones, but also you need to play guitar well.
Which is not something I'm great at. I know I look cool. I know I sound cool.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys. I rely heavily on editing my guitar parts.
So what's layering do, Corey?
I'm gonna layer the guitars so that it like kind of masks the push and pull.
What's push and pull, Corey?
Push and pull is like in relation to timing. Sometimes I'm rushing a little bit. Sometimes I'm a little slow. So I'm gonna play another guitar part that's gonna rush and be a little slow.
That's why a child singing bad and a children's choir, beautiful.
Children are beautiful. Here we go. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean good enough. Take that, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
Okay, so that sounds like this.
We're in a studio and it still kind of sounds rough.
Yeah, I think part of the noise that we're hearing is coming from
the iPad,
as well as the effects. We're using the nice room guitar sound, which is adding compression and reverb, and the compression is bringing up the volume of the noise in the signal. The beauty of this lo-fi indie song that we're making that we don't know what it sounds like yet, we're going to embrace all that charm. All that imperfection is what's going to make it cool. You know when you hear a song that just sounds like so effortless, but it's so sweet and like nice and like sounds like candy? That's what we're aiming for. The vision for the song is making something that's like light, fluffy, and like imperfect and just kind of embracing that. So far, we're well on our way to making something imperfect. This has a pickup to it, so it needs to come in there. So then we'll pull this back, and that should sound like this. Making music is like playing with Lego.
What instruments generally go in a song?
So I want some sort of percussion element, so whether that's like drums or
Eggs.
I imagine some sort of kick snare.
You know, thinking egg.
Shaker would be good. I think bass, and I think some sort of kind of like cheesy synth or something. Yeah, okay, so here we go. I can see drums, I can see keyboard, drummer, world, bass. Okay, let's start with the bass. So, ooh, let's attempt to play some bass. Turn the metronome on.
Corey?
Yeah.
How do you choose what notes you want to play for a bass?
I'm just playing the root notes of the chords.
A root note's the note that gives a chord its name. So if you play a C chord, it's a C. If you play a D chord,
It's D.
yeah?
I'm gonna mess around.
Do you think, number one, that this will sound anything like real bass?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me.
I will say, I've never used this before,
Pretty easy.
but I'm ripping.
Yeah.
I'm like two hands. Whoa! Here we go. This is real take. Whatever I play, this is it.
You can pull it. Do you know that?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
It was awesome, but it wasn't the take. But we did get it eventually.
There should be a quick quantization.
Quantizing is when you make it perfectly in time.
Edit. Oh, would you look at this?
So while Corey quantized, I helped with some GarageBand trivia.
So famous artists who have used GarageBand include Lady Gaga,
Never heard of her.
John Legend,
Who's that?
and Bruce Springsteen.
Is that like a local guy?
Yeah. Some people say GarageBand's best used like a tape track recorder.
I can see that. So this allows you to get things down in an organic, quick way that doesn't cause you to overthink. The next thing you know, you got a hit.
But you're saying you have more creativity because you're limited.
Exactly.
So true.
There's a drummer. So this is Kyle.
What is that?
Kyle's got a style, California Kyle. And then you got like Logan, who's more of a retro rock guy. So they have different like styles and it programs drums automatically for you.
Oh.
So let's...
Oh, damn.
The issue with that is that the kick and snare pattern isn't lining up with the guitars. There's also a drum feature.
So, as a guitar guy, I have no idea what it takes to make good drums. What do you generally want?
Because we wrote the song guitar first, we've already kind of defined the rhythm of the track. So we want to essentially reinforce that, and stylistically, I don't think we should overplay it. I think it should be really simple. I want it to just kind of sound real simple.
Like a drum kit you'd find in a park.
Yeah, depending on where you play it, open, close. More of a rim shot. Here we go! Okay, so that was all absolutely terrible. Okay, I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna just go really simple.
And then it was finally time for
Eggs.
Eggs.
So like my music teacher did to me, we made the robot drummer's only instrument the egg.
Darcy can handle this.
So we'd added drums. I just put a kick and snare on one track because it was easier for me to play that way. And then we just wrote in a hi-hat on a separate track. I can't play real drums good, and I can't play not real drums good either.
So it's realistic.
Yeah, so... but very intuitive. I have continued to be impressed by GarageBand.
It's good.
And we got Mason, our session drummer, our virtual session drummer, playing the shaker. And I've put that in the chorus, and the second half of the verse, which I'm calling like the pre-chorus. The shaker gives it a bit of an arrangement lift to make the song feel like it's moving forward. Thanks, Mason.
You should think of a song like a roller coaster, because if it's all like consistently energetic, even that gets boring. But if it fluctuates, that's how you get like a compelling song.
I'm terrified of roller coasters, and this song is real scary. Let's see if we can add something else to the pre-chorus and the chorus to give it an arrangement lift.
But apparently, the arrangement lift was too hot.
I know. Turn on temp high.
That's overheating.
But luckily, Corey had an HD camera from 2004 on hand that could fill in while the other camera cooled down. And with the synths added and the camera cooled, the instrumental was done, which meant it was time to write lyrics, but about what?
Something being a bummer, you know, like some like real like casual, like feeling. Kind of feeling let down.
So we got to writing lyrics, which was too exciting for video. And then we took a break until...
It's day 2.
Do you like my hair better today or yesterday? Let me know in the comments down below.
So we have the stuff that we needed from yesterday that we didn't have for the iRig. And we also brought these headphones to record audio.
So we're gonna record vocals, maybe record electric guitar. So we just plugged in the iRig, and then we have the volume of the iRig going through these speakers so we can hear the guitar. With this song, I want to go for something that's kind of like clean and like reverby. Like this says GB, which stands for Garage Band. It's emulating a Vox AC30.
What are you looking for?
Distortion. So the whole game here is you gotta like keep the sustain with your finger.
And then after some quick EQing, it was time to sing.
We'll get you a power bar.
I could hold it like a walkie-talkie.
I'm kind of feeling let down all the time. Is that good? Am I going too raspy?
No, that sounds great.
Are you proud of it, Corey?
Yeah, I make music for a living. You know, there's fun parts of jobs and then there's not fun parts of jobs. But this feels like, oh, it's the weekend.
How many layers is it?
21.